town where everyone knows your business, your secrets, and your family's history, only for a nightmare of unimaginable brutality to shatter the peace forever. Welcome to Blindsighted, the visceral, jaw-dropping debut novel that launched Karin Slaughter's legendary Grant County thriller series. If you love dark, gritty police procedurals, complex and morally gray characters, and psychological suspense that will make you lock your doors and check your windows, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in Southern noir, blending the claustrophobic tension of small-town secrets with the terrifying, relentless hunt for a sadistic serial killer. The narrative kicks off with the horrifying discovery of Sybil Adams, brutally murdered in the women's restroom of a local diner in the sleepy town of Hartsdale, Georgia. The crime scene is a nightmare of sadistic precision, leaving the local police force reeling. Enter our core trio, Dr. Sarah Linton, the town's pediatrician and reluctant county coroner, who must confront the darkest depths of human depravity; Jeffrey Tolliver, the principled, by-the-book police chief trying to hold his fracturing town together; and Lena Adams, Sybil's fiercely troubled, deeply damaged sister, who is also the town's first female police officer. The atmosphere is thick with the humid, oppressive heat of the Georgia summer, the whispering gossip of terrified locals, and the creeping dread of a predator who is just getting started. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular, deeply flawed character dynamics. Slaughter doesn't write perfect heroes. She writes broken, realistic people forced to do an impossible job. Watching the tense, often explosive interactions between the clinical, grieving Sarah, the stoic, burdened Jeffrey, and the volatile, rule-breaking Lena is incredibly gripping. Lena, in particular, is a revelation, a fiercely intelligent but deeply self-destructive character whose personal stake in the case blurs the line between justice and revenge. The audiobook narration is an absolute triumph, perfectly capturing the Southern cadences, the raw, unfiltered emotion of the characters, and the sickening clinical details of the forensic investigation. Beyond the spectacular crime scenes and the police procedural elements, the soul of Blindsighted lies in its profound exploration of trauma, sisterhood, and the dark secrets buried in small towns. Slaughter doesn't shy away from the gruesome reality of violent crime, but she balances the horror with a deeply empathetic look at how tragedy fractures and forges the people left behind. The emotional anchor of the story is the complex web of relationships in Hartsdale, where the line between friend and foe is razor thin, and the past is never truly dead. The pacing is a masterful slow burn that rapidly accelerates into a terrifying, breathless cat-and-mouse game as the killer's demands escalate. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the tension becomes utterly suffocating. The killer leaves cryptic, biblical clues, turning the investigation into a deadly puzzle where the next victim is only just one misstep away. The finale is a spectacular, heart-pounding convergence of forensic breakthroughs, tactical police work, and raw, unbridled survival instinct. The final confrontation delivers a massive, deeply shocking payoff with a paradigm-shifting twist that will leave you staring at the wall in stunned silence, desperately needing to know what happens next. Blindsighted is a triumph of the psychological thriller genre. It is dark, unflinching, and unapologetically addictive. Karin Slaughter has crafted a debut that proves she is a master of suspense. Plug in your headphones, step into the humid, shadowy streets of Hartsdale, and join the hunt. The killer is watching, and in a small town, there is nowhere to hide.